Drew Summer, and this is my informed speech on how to screen print t-shirts. There are many different ways to screen print t-shirts, but the way I'm going to tell you about is manually. When I first learned how to screen print, I was so lost. Once I became familiar with all the equipment and how it works, it became very easy to me. The first thing to do before screen printing is print a piece of paper with a design and registration marks on it. This is the paper I was talking about. You next get a screen and line the screen up to the marks on the paper so it will then be in line. The reason you have to make sure the marks are on the screen because later it has to line back up to the paper with the design. If it doesn't line up correctly, the shirt will not look professional. Now that you have the screen ready with the marks, you get a copy of the design in vellum paper. This is the vellum paper I was talking about. The vellum paper is more see-through unlike regular computer paper. Take the vellum and tape it to the screen with the marks on it. Next, place the screen on the light table for about 5.5 minutes. While the screen is on the light table with the vellum taped to it, it is being developed. When the time is up, take the screen off and soak it with water until the design appears. After you start to see your design, you spray it out with a pressure washer so it's permanently on the screen. Finally, now that you have the screen with the design on it, it's time to line it back up to the paper called the master sheet. Once it's lined back up perfectly, you can now get ready to start printing. Now you need to find the right color of ink for the design and put it on the screen. Next, get the shirt you are printing on and spray glue adhesive on the palette of the machine and put the shirt on so it sticks. While the screen is lined up and has ink on it, now you put the screen over the shirt and pull a squeegee with the ink on the t-shirt so the ink goes through the screen. After it's been printed, you run it through a dryer to dry the ink and make sure it's cured so it doesn't come off. Well, this brings me to my conclusion. I hope I informed you on how to screen print a t-shirt without totally confusing you, and thank you for listening.